picture this. The memorial service for Kyle Busch has just ended. The flowers are still fresh. The tears haven't dried. And somewhere in the Charlotte area, a family is trying to figure out how to breathe again. And then, just hours later, an 11-year-old boy climbs into a neon green number 18 race car and he drives. What happened next surprised everyone. But before we get into that, if you're a true NASCAR fan, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started and we're pushing toward our next subscriber milestone. If you live and breathe this sport, you're in the right place. Now let's get into it. Tuesday night, Charlotte Motor Speedway. June 2nd, the Speedway's official social media account posted a series of photos. And I'm telling you, when I saw them, I had to stop scrolling. There was Brexton Busch, 11 years old, sitting in a neon green number 18 legend car. Not posing, not standing beside it, driving it, lapping the track, just hours after his father's private memorial service. And that's when everything changed, because this isn't just another emotional racing story. This isn't simply a feel-good moment. It's something much bigger than that. It's a statement from an 11-year-old kid who seems to understand something about racing that many adults never fully grasp. At first, nobody saw it coming. But once those photos started circulating, people couldn't stop talking about them. Now, if you're not familiar with legend cars, stick with me. These aren't go-karts, not even close. They're designed to resemble race cars from the 1930s, scaled down to about 5/8 size, powered by Yamaha motorcycle engines, and they are fast. We're talking speeds between 115 and 140 miles per hour. These are real race cars, and real racers drive them. In fact, some of NASCAR's biggest names started right here. Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Bubba Wallace, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and yes, Kyle Busch, back in Las Vegas. Same kind of car, same kind of dream, same relentless hunger to win. But here's the thing. To truly understand why this moment matters, you have to remember who Kyle Busch was. Two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, 234 combined wins across NASCAR's top 3 national series, the all-time record holder, one of the greatest competitors the sport has ever seen. And somehow, almost unbelievably, he won his final race just 6 days before he passed away. Truck Series, Dover, Victory Lane. Then something unexpected happened. On May 21st, complications from severe pneumonia progressed into sepsis, and just like that, he was gone. Kyle Busch was only 41 years old. The entire racing world felt it. You could see it everywhere. Kyle Larson gave the first public indication on Monday night. After winning a dirt race in Iowa, he alluded to the memorial service that had taken place. Bob Pockrass of Fox Sports later confirmed it. Then, Wednesday morning, Mark Martin shared something that spoke volumes. He posted on social media that his eyes had watered a lot yesterday. And if you follow this sport long enough, you know exactly what that means. When Mark Martin shows that kind of emotion publicly, you feel the weight of it. You understand how much this loss affected the NASCAR community. But there was one detail from Tuesday night that hit even harder. Take a look at the other legend cars participating in that practice session. Almost every single one carried a decal honoring Kyle Busch. Think about that for a second. These are kids, young racers, children chasing the same dream Kyle once chased. And they took the time to honor the man who walked that path before them. That detail says everything. It wasn't about publicity. It wasn't about attention. It was respect, pure and simple. And right in the middle of all of it was Brexton Busch, a kid who's been racing since he was 6 years old. And if you think he's just participating, think again. Last year alone, at only 10 years old, Brexton won 48 races, 48 legend cars, bandoleros, micros, late models, sprint cars. The kid isn't dabbling in racing, he's competing. And now he's carrying a weight no child should ever have to carry. However, there was no sign of him backing away, no sign of slowing down. Instead, he's preparing for his next challenge. On June 8th, he'll line up for round 1 of the CookOut Summer Shootout at Charlotte Motor Speedway in his father's memory, in his father's number, in his father's sport. And honestly, that's going to be difficult to watch without feeling something, because this is bigger than racing. It's about resilience. It's about family. It's about carrying forward a legacy when the pain is still fresh. And that's why so many people will be paying attention. I know I will, every lap, every restart, every moment. So now I want to hear from you. Do you believe Brexton Busch has what it takes to race in the NASCAR Cup Series one day? And if he gets there, does he carry the number 18th? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I know NASCAR fans have opinions, and I want to hear every one of them. And if this story hit you the way it hit me, don't forget to hit that like button. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Subscribe to NASCAR Nation News if you haven't already, because we cover this sport the way it deserves to be covered, with passion, with honesty, and with respect for every driver who's ever strapped into a race car. For Kyle, for Brexton, we'll see you at the track.